Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be sitting down and trying out some new makeup for you all and kind of giving you guys my first impressions on it, if I like it, if I don't like it. I have a huge box full of stuff that I haven't touched. I've been waiting for this video to do, so I'm excited just to jump on in and see what products I like. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get on into the video. Alright, so the first product I have is the ColourPop Matte and Blur Primer. I haven't heard too much about this product yet. I think it is fairly new. So yeah, I honestly don't really have any idea of what it is, if it's mattifying, if it's like a blur. Oh, it's called Matte and Blur, so it's probably mattifying and blurring. I love the packaging. It's like a nice matte kind of pink shade, and then I'm just going to apply that kind of in my T-zone where I normally apply my primers. It smells really good. It has like a thin liquidy consistency, but then when you put it on your face it kind of dries down. So for my foundation, I asked you guys what you wanted to see on my Instagram poll, if you wanted to see the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wearing Foundation, or if you wanted to see the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. And it was pretty even, but this one was the winner. So this is what I'm going to try out. I hope that it's the right shade for me. I got the shade Light 4.5 Vienna. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply it because that's usually my favorite way to apply most foundations. The color looks pretty good. I think it might be like a smidge too yellow for me, but I think once I apply my bronzers and blush and all that good stuff that it should even out and kind of work well with my self-tanner I have going on. So a little bit of this foundation is going a really long way. I honestly just went and took my beauty sponge, just dabbed it into the foundation, and it covered like a good half of my face. So I'm definitely liking how easy it is to blend in. I don't even have to really work at it. It's just blending in so nicely. My little friend wanted to be in the video today, so I'm just gonna cover her on up. So I'm really liking the way that this foundation is looking. It's nice and full coverage, but still looks really natural on my skin. I like that I can still see like a little bit of like a sheen to my skin. It's not completely flat or matte, but it's not so dewy where I'm feeling kind of sticky. It dried down pretty quick as well. So if it's long wearing like it says it is, I think I'll really like it. Next, I picked up some concealers from ColourPop. I had never tried it, but I had heard great things about it. I heard that it was kind of a dupe for the Kylie Cosmetics concealers, and I absolutely love those ones, but they're pretty expensive and the shipping on them usually kills me. So I decided to try these out because they are a fraction of the cost. Very similar to the Kylie kind of cosmetic ones. This is in the shade Fair, and I think that's gonna be way too light. This one is in the shade Light 14. We're gonna go with that one. So it has kind of like that sponge tip applicator like the Kylie one does as well. It feels nice and hydrating on the skin, which is why I wanted to try this one out. I was using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I have like a love-hate relationship with it. I love it because it's so full coverage. It's amazing, but it's almost just a smidge too drying for me, especially as we move into the winter months. So I decided I would give this one a try. It's not as pigmented as the Tarte one, and not quite as pigmented as the Kylie one either. Like that one gives me really good coverage underneath my eyes. This one feels really good. It feels nice and hydrating, and it does have a good amount of coverage, but just compared to the other two, not quite as much. It's a bit more of a natural concealer. Next, we're gonna do a little baking. So this is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. I'm honestly not a huge baker. I like to use these kind of powders to set the under eyes, not necessarily like load on a bunch and then bake with it. But for the sake of this video and the product, I'm going to try. I like that the packaging comes with a little like sifter so it doesn't get all over the place. And then I'm gonna take it just on a brush like this and just pack it underneath my eyes. I feel like you need a lot of powder to bake, so that's why I don't like doing it, because I feel like you just waste so much product. It has a very strong scent to it, like very perfumey kind of smell, which I'm not a huge fan of. I would prefer to just have no scent. I am going to put on a little bit of bronzer and blush and do my eyebrows, since I don't have any new products of those, and then I will be right back. So I went and did my eyebrows and did some blush and bronzer, and I wiped off that bake, and I don't think baking is for me. I don't know, it just never looks quite right underneath my eyes. I don't know if it's just like my dry skin type, but baking just kind of clings to some of my dry patches and just honestly makes my under eyes look kind of crepey, and just I've never found like a baking powder that has really worked for me. I think I would like this as a setting powder. I love loose powders just to set my under eyes, so I think that is what I will personally continue to use this product for, and maybe not necessarily like doing the whole baking thing. But moving on, we are going to play with some eyes now, and I'm super excited because I have the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collab palette, and I have the eyeshadow palette Ring the Alarm. So let's open her on up. This is what the palette looks like right here. Take off this so you can see it better. So this is what it looks like right here. It has some beautiful like berries, cranberries, some like nice oranges, which will actually go perfect with what I'm wearing today. Did not plan that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to play with this a little bit. I was also in need of some new brushes, so when I saw that she came out with her brush collection with Morphe, I decided to pick up her eye brushes as well. Okay, I'm first going in with the Morphe JH30 brush, a nice big fluffy brush, and I'm going to take this orangey shade called Rush and just apply that into the crease and use it kind of as a transition shade. So it is super kind of pigmented. It has a lot of kickback so far, like if you can see there's a lot flying in the air. So I'm just going to take a little bit of amount at first. So it's blending fairly good. I'm having a little bit of troubles blending it up as high as I would like, but I also didn't put an eye primer on, which I usually do, so my bad. But the color is really nice. It's like a nice orangey shade. So I'm just gonna continue to blend that. And I wanna get it nice and high up onto the brow bone. I wish that it did have a bit more of like a matte cream shade in this palette, because that's usually what I then will go in with. But I'm just gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette and use this kind of peach shade and use that kind of to help blend that into my brow bone. There we go. That's helping. I just needed a little bit of a lighter shade to help those two blend. Next, I am taking this one right here, which is the JH33, and I am going to take this framed shade. It's kind of like a nice berry tone, and I'm going to apply that to the outer corner and the crease. Whoa. That color is really pretty. It's super pigmented. I honestly just touched that one into the pan and then got some really good color. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm gonna go in with that brush again that I first used and that Rush shade and just kind of go right in that crease one more time. Or just kind of above that frame shade that I used. Then I'm gonna take Mugshot and just kind of do the exact same thing. Next, I'm gonna use this shader brush from her collection. This is the JH41, and I'm gonna take that Boom shade and apply that onto my lid. I'm usually very picky when it comes to my shimmer shades. I want them to be super like metallic and like very shimmery and shiny, and these ones are very pigmented and they have a really nice like shimmer to them. They have like almost like that metallic foil kind of look. So I'm really liking this as well. Honestly, I didn't have too big of hopes for it after the whole like recall thing on her palette, but I am really liking this so far. Perfect, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm gonna go do the other eye, put some lashes on, and I will be right back. So I went and popped on some lashes, and now I'm gonna finish up my under eyes. I am really digging this look right now. Super fall vibes going on, and I'm kind of loving it. I'm gonna go in with this shade called Secret. It's like a dark, warm brown shade. I'm taking it on this brush right there, and I'm just going to hug it against my lash line. Then I'm going to take this brush right here, which is the JH40. It's kind of like a nice tapered blending pencil brush. Good words, Kelsey. And I'm gonna take that Rush and Mugshot color mixed together and just kind of smoke that out. So overall, I am really digging this palette. I think that you can create some really pretty looks with it. I only used like 4 shades and I was able to create a really beautiful look. So I am honestly pretty impressed with these. I know that the green one looked really intriguing to me too, so might have to purchase that one now too. As for her brushes, I think that they did a good job. I can't really like 100% tell yet, so I have to keep you guys updated on that one. And then for lips, I have a few different lip products that I purchased, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to play around with yet. I have the Huda Beauty Lip Contour contour set, there we go. It comes with a lip liner and then 2 liquid lipsticks. And then I also have a lip gloss from ColourPop and a lipstick by ColourPop. I think I'm going to use the lip liner and then the lipstick and lip gloss. We're just going to use bits of everything. The lip liners are super, super pigmented. Like you hardly even have to touch your lips. I'm just filling my lips in a little bit because the lipstick I'm going in with is a nude, so I don't want it to just be like lipstick and then like a dark ring around it. I want it to kind of blend. And yeah, so I'm gonna use this one. This is from the Kathleen Lights collection. I'm really liking that lip color, that little combo going on. The last thing I have to try is the ColourPop All-Star Face Setting Spray. I have never used their setting spray before, so I'm excited. I am a huge setting spray fan, so let's see if this lives up to some of my favorites. It says to shake well, so I'm just giving it a good shake. And then I'm just gonna give it a few sprays. It's a pretty aggressive spray. Like it doesn't come out as nice as some of my setting sprays do. It's like pretty harsh. So I'm gonna hold it back pretty far and just give my face a good couple sprays. Wow. It smells nice, but honestly, like I had to hold my arm so far away for it to actually get a nice mist and not like a cannonball to the face. But I mean, if it does the job, then I think I will still use it, obviously, but I can already tell right off the bat I'm not a huge fan of that sprayer. All right, well, there was the final look. I think overall I enjoyed most of the products here. All of the products I think I enjoyed. The Huda Beauty powder, I think I will use as just a setting powder, not a baking powder. The spray, just be careful with the mister. The foundation is wearing nice. I'm feeling a little bit matte, more matte than I usually like, but I don't know if it's like the mattifying primer, the foundation, or the setting spray. Like those are all different products for me. So I think I would maybe like this foundation a bit more with my kind of more hydrating primers. But I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day. So look, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up so I know to do more of these kind of videos. And if there's any other videos that you have in mind that you would like me to do, please leave that down in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.